Tell you something else. There's a lot to be said for making people laugh. Did you know that's all some people have? It isn't much, but it's better than nothing in this cockeyed caravan.
The next comic is probably the sickest fuck you'll see tonight, and I love him for it.
That's one of my favorites. He is a man who is a Shaolin master of the dark arts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Master.
This guy's one of my personal favorites. He's very warm, very lovable, very sweet, very giving. The guy's been one of my friends since I started out this business, and he consistently brings something new to the table every fucking week. You gotta admire that kind of dedication.
He's a man who has never been to any contest. He's one of my favorites. Give one. Come on. Feel.
Guys, this next comedian, are you into clean comedy, squeaky clean?
This guy also helped me get kicked out of another venue that
That's one of the more interesting comedy podcasts in the area. The JoshCast. Check it out sometime.
The best show on the internet, Mr. Motherfucking Josh Jack Boo!
The Jack turns into the social media world.
Oh, no.
Welcome to the Underground Podcast. A lot of them, this is your favorite podcast show that you don't listen to. It's Tuesday night, and today I did a KFC live stream. You can see on my channel. I've been doing mostly live streams on Twitch. I don't know why, because I feel like YouTube, it's the same people that watch me, but I go back and forth. Yesterday I worked a full day at work. Hey, who gives a shit? And listen, tomorrow night at the Cabaret, I am scheduled to interview Chris Soriano. He has an Italian name, Filipino kid, and he texted me yesterday, and he really wants to be on the show, which he will probably regret, but we're going to try to do the podcast after the Cabaret tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes, or I might do it before, I don't know, but I might put it in this episode, or it depends how long it is. If it's longer than a half an hour, I might just make it a different episode. It doesn't matter, but nonetheless, that's pretty cool. There's some content. And after this clip, you're going to hear a new prank phone call to Panda Express, Orange Chicken. I said a bunch of stupid Orange Chicken jokes, but let's get to the old topical news and all that stuff, which is pretty much 60% of the show. We're still talking about that California blaze. Lots of celebrities, some celebrities lost their home. That guy from 300. Sorry, I can't remember his name. I'm tired. But yeah, man, California is blazing, no pun intended. It's pretty, death toll reaches 48. That wildfire, man, fuck. I mean, I always wished I lived in California, but, I'll never have the kind of money they have, but still. It says, Aguilera tries to sing with bar band and gets denied. So, let's see, it was hilariously denied. New Orleans, a leader, think twice. Brian and his band, All-Stars, are playing at the cafe. I was just like, let me get up stage and jam with this guy. Maybe I'll sing along. And they said it would be fun. And the guy said no. That's pretty funny. She got denied. She wanted to sing her, her black woman. I mean, she has a strong-ass voice for a little girl. I mean, she's got a skill. But, still. Yeah, I'm glad they said no to that cunt. Warriors suspend Draymond Green for Hawks game after tip for it. So he's fighting with his teammate. Even rich blacks can't get along. You guys ever noticed that? So Green challenged Durant about his independent free agency. He called him a bitch. Oh shit. So these guys are on the best basketball team right now, making all this money, and they're fighting. Blacks just can't get along with anybody. They can't get along with themselves. Call me racist. Call me what you want. I don't care, folks. It's the God's honest truth. It says, Jennifer Garner's advice for talking wildflowers with kids. Oh, you idiots, shut up. What are you going to tell them? Puzzling Markelle Fultz, he plays for the Sixers, seems to be regressing again. So this kid can't shoot a basketball. Is that what's going on? They signed him. They wanted him so bad. I don't know why. Once he forgot how to shoot. So they traded Dario Saric who's a really good fucking basketball player, and he kept this idiot. It's amazing, you know. I don't know why they wanted him. He's not even scoring that many points. But yeah, he was at the free throw line, and he just froze up. Officer kills security guard who stopped shooting a suspect. It's a black guy once again. Whenever a black person gets killed, it's a big deal. But yeah, blacks kill whites every day, folks. It just doesn't get reported. It says fatal shooting of a black security guard. Yeah, it's always who is biting a suspect. He just sees a black man with a gun and kills him. So this guy was a security guard, and he had a gun, and they saw a black man with a gun. And usually a black man with a gun is usually a bad thing, let's be honest. I mean, okay, Trump slams New York Times over North Korea missile story. I love it. I love that Trump fights back at these stupid news reporters. Glad he's my president. Keep doing good work, Mr. Trump. President Trump, I should say. New name gaining on Biden and Sanders as 2020 president. Bernie Sanders doesn't look like he has that long. You know? I like the idea of the free college thing. That's okay. That's it for the segment. Once again, you're going to hear a new prank phone call. Once again, tomorrow, I'm not sure if the interview is going to be on this channel, or it might not take place at all, knowing the JoshCast curse. Public freakout commentary, sober commentary with drunk people, topical news, anything else that happens, you hear it. This is the first but yet worst podcast in Philadelphia. And as I said before, you got to keep listening to find out what happens next.
Hi, thank you for calling Panda Express. If I'm speaking, may I help you?
Yes. Hello.
Hello? Hi.
Yeah, hi. I got some orange chicken earlier today.
Okay.
And the chicken was it was really orange.
So the chicken was really hard?
It was really orange.
It was really orange?
Yeah, it made me blind.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What do you mean the chicken was...
The chicken was so bright that I can't see now.
Okay, well, that's how the orange chicken comes out.
Yeah, I know. It was just so bright that like I look like Stevie Wonder right now. I got these Men in Black glasses on.
Okay, anything else that I can do for you today?
When's the last time you got eaten out really good?
I'm sorry?
When's the last time you got eaten out really good?
Thank you for calling Panda Express. We're now speaking. May I help?
Yeah, hi. I got some orange chicken not too long ago. And the chicken was so orange that I cannot see out of my right eye.
I'm sorry?
The chicken was so bright, I could see my future.
I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
What I'm trying to tell you is, you are not the father. Hey, it's Thursday night here, and last night it's on the YouTube channel. It was an hour and a half after a show, pretty long way to go. After an open mic, I was tired from work and everything. Hour and a half podcasts. I'm a content machine. Plus, I put up 3 MGTOW videos today. Barely got any sleep. Came home, shoveled the fucking snow. Folks, life is just work. I work so hard, and I get nothing. I mean, really. But anyways, the interview with Chris Soriano, not Soriano. Soriano is on the, of course, this very YouTube channel, and all that fun stuff. Anyways, when I get to the topical news right away, I don't think I have anything else to go. I did a live stream on the bus. How excited. Topical night, the cabaret, some douchebag from the city came by, and, he was mad because I walked out of his set, so he had to be passive-aggressive and, talk right in front of me and block my view like a pussy. I'm going to swing on one of these Center City motherfuckers one day. You're going to see it, but let's hope that doesn't happen. Probably because I get my ass kicked. I can't fight, but it says ex-Cowboys linebacker comes out as gay. Reveals he's getting married. Jeff Rohrer. And It looks like a woman, but it's a gay guy. So listen, he doesn't look happy in the picture, but hey, Artie Lang makes fun of the Cowboys and says they're gay, so you know that makes sense. Avery attorney brings new theory to make it a murder case. Okay. Kim Porter, Diddy's ex, found dead at 47 years old. What a bod on this chick. She was mother of 3 kids. I'm looking at her. She's got those thick Tina Turner legs, yo. Yeah, you see why. She got those thighs, y'all. Yeah. Diddy can pick them. He likes those thighs. But rest in peace. That's disrespectful to say about. Pierce Brosnan returns to fire-damaged home. Yeah, a lot of celebrities are losing their house, and poor people are loving this. They're like, aha, you stupid Hollywood. But that's not nice, though. I mean, nobody wants to lose their house. Doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. But still, some people are happy about this. So let's, what else we got going on? I get my news from AOL.com. Navy SEALs and Marines charged in Green Barrett's death. Yep. Pinkett Smith says cops hurled racial slurs at her. I wonder if she's making that up. What did they call her? You fucking cute, light-skinned, rich Negro? What did they say? LeBron James, he outscores Wilt Chamberlain. Scores 47 points. I remember going to Virginia Beach. I was there trying to get back to my hotel. You better get your nigger bitch ass on the street right now. She claims they said. I don't know if they said that, but who knows? The Bachelor jokes about Colton sex life. All right. That says Carrie Underwood performs Soulful Love wins. Jenna Dean reacts to fan compare her to Jessie J. Yeah, a lot of these singers, they all copy each other. They all sound the same. Utah Republican behind a race sues the half vote count. I heard this, I think it was in the Howard Stern show. They played a clip of these 2 black women talking about there was too many Me Too white bitches. I wish I had that clip. It was pretty funny. It wasn't a comedy skit, though. Man shouted, Heil Hitler, Heil Trump, disrupts Fiddler on the Roof performance. I love it! Can we get the audio for this? Well, it's going to be an ad, let me guess, right? Here it is. Okay, so obviously that was after the audio. You couldn't really hear it, but kudos to that man. Tiger Stadium worker who spit in pizza is sentenced. What's this story? Tiger man spits probation, anger management. Detroit Tigers who caught in a video spitting on pizza meant for customers at Comerica Park has received a lawful punishment. 21-year-old Jalen Curley was sentenced to 18 months probation. Damn, that's a long time just for spitting in some pizza. Nah. Alright, so there's not much else going on. We're going to do some public freakout commentary right after this. It's going to be short and brief, like my cock. So get ready for that. And then we'll go from there, alright? The weather's starting to suck. Life's starting to suck. I fucking suck. Hey everybody, it's public freakout commentary. Entitled Assholes recorded and being recorded all around the world. This is the best show that covers it with the best coverage. And we're going to have 4 short clips for you from episode 445 on the Public Freakout Videos channel. Let's not waste any time. Let's get to the 7-second mark. These are 2 douchebags in a car. I kind of feel bad for this woman. She's like mentally ill. Clearly, she's crazy. She's running around in traffic, making noises, getting in front of people's car. And they start yelling World Star, and they start laughing at her and making chicken noises. It's pretty dumb, but these are just 3 idiots all together. So let's listen to this.
World Star. World Star. World Star.
Okay, so you gotta see the video for yourself. It's like a white woman. She's running down in the middle of the lane. Clearly she's mentally ill, and these guys just love it. Apparently they've seen it before, and this is the highlight of their day, making fun of somebody else. Because, like I said, there's a lot of insecure people out there who have to make fun of mentally ill people, because they're mentally ill themselves. Okay, so he pulls right up to her now instead of going around her like a civilized person, and now he's going to hold his camera up and...
World Star.
I can understand why black people yell at World Star, but if you're a white guy yelling at World Star, you're a fucking too cool for the room, hipster douchebag who just thinks that if you try to impress black people by yelling, shut the fuck up. I wish you would have spit in your fucking face. So she jumps on the hood of the car and he starts beeping the horn now.
This bitch right here.
You better represent.
She says, you better represent. Actually, she looks Hispanic. She could be Hispanic or something. He calls her a bitch now. That's nice. He starts laughing. That'd be funny if someone just hit his car and crashed right into him. That'd be great. Okay, so now the next clip is at the 2:12-minute mark. This is great. This is a woman, I believe, getting owned by a bus driver. She starts saying something to him, and he just says, know your role and shut your cunt mouth.
There's more paper in my folder. I don't care. I'm still gonna drive this bus.
Yes.
But don't try to threaten me with you're gonna call a supervisor. I don't care.
Because you wouldn't let a disabled person
Look,
sit in the
I don't
disabled
care.
seat.
You are trouble, lady. Now, if you take my picture, I'm throwing that camera out of there.
Now, this guy's got his sunglasses. He's got sunglasses with regular prescription glasses, which makes him a badass. And he's calling her a lady, which is she's not. And he should throw her out, yeah.
You are trouble. You're trouble.
So she puts the phone down. She's still recording him. A sneaky, manipulative cunt move to do.
So.
No, I'm disabled.
No.
Yes.
Don't sit behind me.
Well, I can sit there.
That's why I told you to sit
This
there.
is a disabled seat.
Four seats are disabled.
Oh.
4 rows seats are disabled.
It is really hard for me to do that. This is...
I'm not dealing with you. Don't sit behind me. You get on my nerves.
So I don't know why this guy's being so tough to her. She can't get up. She's in a wheelchair. Now I kind of feel bad, but I like bitches getting kept in their place, though.
I'm responsible for every life on here. I can't let you take me out my game and driving through mountains and stuff.
Yeah, this guy got game.
So don't irritate me.
If one person needing an accessible seat can throw you off your game, you shouldn't be driving.
Look, see, your mouth. Your mouth.
What about it?
Shut up.
And she shut up, too. You tell a bitch, know your role and shut your mouth. I bet you that her disabled pussy got wet after that one.
You are a troubled person, lady.
You are trouble. There you go. So she didn't say anything after that. She probably sent it to corporate. They did nothing because she's black. Now we got 2 back-to-back Taikisha rants. That's right, folks. It happens every episode. Angry black women who are on their menstrual cycle. This first one's at the 3-minute, 53-second mark. Right in a store, this black woman feels like she's being shortchanged, and she starts yelling at this guy, threatening him. So let's get to this.
What human being would do that? You did not give him back $18. Do not play with me.
Talk to me like that.
Do not play with me. Give me back my money.
Let him go check the cameras, okay?
He
gave
him $20, right?
So many black girls.
Trust me, that's your problem.
He would never intentionally lie, I promise. He will go check the cameras, and if
That's not right.
If he made a mistake, he will make it.
That's not right. It's not.
Matthew,
it's not
you
right.
gave me $20, right?
Right.
You gave me $20.
That's all I have in my purse was a $40, and I have money on my card.
If that was $2, you owe.
I told him you already have $20. I told him he has 20. But I'm gonna check the camera. But go ahead.
No, ain't nobody lying, sir. I don't have to lie. I'm a single parent. I'm a single mom.
Oh my god, another black single mom. Is anybody surprised by this?
I know what I had in my purse. I had $40.
Don't scream and had stuff like that because you could.
But how do you?
If you're right, don't do that.
But how do you expect me to feel if you're telling me I only gave you a 10 when I know how much money I have in my pocket?
There's just so many angry single black women out there who have had kids with some thug. I mean, this is just a statistic that won't go away.
We're not even coming back. Get this. I will never come back here again.
Alright, so the person steps out the store, and now here's another black woman. This is the last clip. This is right after this at 4:59. Light-skinned black woman, same type of cunt attitude, most likely on her period, most likely a single mom, most likely just ate Popeyes. This is at Denny's, by the way. She could be in the right here, I don't know, but she's yelling about something, and they threaten to call the police, and she doesn't like that.
I'll give you $42 and I'll go on my way. I don't give a about the police.
Well, yeah, black people don't like the police. Black Lives Matter. Remember?
I don't care. What are they going to do? Come over here and tap me on the hand?
I hope they shoot your ass.
I didn't do anything wrong.
You're being a cunt.
Other than treat you how you've treated me. Yeah. Give me the manager's number. You can have your $42. I didn't come in here like I don't have money to pay.
Yes, black people have money. They have all the great government and city jobs.
You gave me horrible service.
Black people give the worst service.
I didn't eat my food.
Why did you eat your food? You're fat. You look like you always eat food.
My ranch was water, right? We didn't get no water. I didn't get no silverware. We had to take it from other tables.
Yeah, so Jim Florentine makes a really good point. He goes, sometimes when you sit down at a restaurant, they don't have silverware. Just go to another table. Just take the silverware. Let the server know. And it's no big deal.
Right? Just horrible service after horrible service.
Like I said, black women always give terrible service. They always have an attitude. I love how she is complaining about terrible service. Go deal with your people. See how you feel. And now she gets frustrated and leaves. Okay, so folks, once again, very brief, very short this week. That's public freakout commentary. Entitled Assholes Recorded, NBA Recorded, all over the world. The best show that covers it. Blah, blah, blah. And, next segment. Alright, it's Saturday night. And the concoction is being chilled as we speak. I did not go out last night for the second Friday in a row. This part-time shit job is sucking the life out of me. I wasn't as tired as last Friday. I just didn't feel like getting dressed and walking down and waiting for the bus. But tonight I'm going to force myself. I'm not that tired tonight, but I'm just going to go out, do some drinking, do some sober commentary with drunk people. And I got a text last night from Jabul, who has not been on this show as of yet. He was on the YouTube channel on my POV blog of Sparky's, but he saw the interview with Chris Soriano. He saw my interview skills, wake, wake, sarcasm, and he wants to be on the show, which might happen next Wednesday after the cabaret show, like last time. There's no guarantee. You never know. He might not show up. It might get canceled. The show might go too late. We will see what happens, but as of right now, it is confirmed. Also, I've been doing live streaming. I did not do an Atheist Hotline show or a prank calls for you this week. I've been slacking because this job is sucking the life out of me. Welcome to the real world. And, yeah, that's all that's really going on. So let's do some topical news, if any. If anything's going on. Usually on Saturday, not much. Always seems like there's some mass shooting or something. Always something bad usually happens on the weekend somewhere, sadly. I had no clue Thanksgiving was next week, by the way. Jesus. It says, Diddy reconnects with ex. She just died recently. What, did he fuck her corpse? Alright. That is terrible to the disrespect. Yeah, so... It says, serial con artist swindled victims and abandoned her kids. Man. More women in Congress. Yeah, I heard about this. There's a lot of women in Congress, which means this world is fucked. All you SJWs and feminists out there, you're going to see what happens when you give women power. It is not going to be good. You know? Should have voted, but even my one vote would have counted anyway, so... Trump calls California wildfire a really bad one during the visit. Yeah, thanks for that, President. He just looks like they're making him look bad. Yeah, it's a really bad one. But they want him to look stupid, though. That's what the liberal media does. I don't know why I get my news site. Is there any right-wing places I can get my news from? It says Kim K. Kris Jenner confronted Tristan Thompson for cheating, I guess, on her sister, her slut sister, who only fucks black guys. Lisa Vanderpump not quitting Real Housewives. She's got that Botox Hollywood-looking face. Yes, everyone's talking about Michelle Obama's book. She slammed Trump so far. And what if she talks about her husband fucking her brains off? That'd be nice. Realistic mask finds demand from tech car companies. It's a Japanese guy, and it does look real scary, and realistic. I just farted really bad. Man, I had some vegetable soup earlier. Yes, that's right. Democrat Gillum concedes Florida governor's race. It's a black guy. So we're going to have more blacks in politics, more women in politics. Folks, this world is already fucked. Turkey reportedly has second tape detailing Khashoggi murder plans. I have no clue. Conway says Trump may shut down government over one item. I don't work for the government no more. It says Michael J. Fox and his wife are joined by 4 kids at Parkinson's Gala. His kid looks just like him. His oldest son, he looks like Marty McFly. He is Fly. Yep, looks just like him. Hope he doesn't have Parkinson's like his dad. Okay, that's terrible. No, seriously, I really hope. It's a terrible disease, guys. I might get it one day. Photo of man carrying a horse housed in water slide. This guy is strong as shit. He's picking up this horse and he doesn't even look like he's stunned by it. Just like, yeah, I'm just picking up this horse. Monica Lewinsky reveals if she and Bill Clinton hooked up in Oval Office. I thought they did. No? Okay, guys. So speaking of blowjobs, I'm going to go out and blow myself tonight. Should blow my brain out is what I should do. It's getting too cold to go out. Might just stop going out altogether. But as of tonight, I want to go out. I'm going to do some live streaming. Gonna pretty much drink, but it's just stand in bars like I work there, just do nothing, and hopefully get home safe, not get mugged by a bunch of black kids, or blackies, or anybody in general. So get ready for the next segment, and then we'll wrap this episode up with some topical and weird news, so you stay put there. Show's almost over, like 20-something, 30 minutes, so, you know, might as well listen to the rest of it. Chill out, lay down or something. Alright, next segment. Sober commentary with drunk people. Old City, it is 2:04 a.m. Just got done woofing down a slice of pepperoni, a big slice of pepperoni with a bottle of water. See, everybody, I'm eating healthier. I used to get a Coke. I got a bottle of water. Well, pretty much what happened was, as I said before, last night I did not go out, and it's a good thing I have a little poop story for you. So last night I didn't poo, but I had gas, because I made spaghetti and meatballs for dinner, and then my dad randomly came home and bought some KFC, so I had a couple chicken strips. So I had like really bad gassers, which wouldn't stop me. I could have went out. So anyways, speaking of poop stories, today I really didn't have dinner, but I had Popeye's chicken for lunch. As I said before, I have a poor diet. I eat a lot of fast food, which is why I'm fat and bloated. So I had 4 chicken strips again, this time from Popeyes, and I put some hot sauce on it. A little bit of hot sauce. And that was around 10:30 this morning. Yes, 10:30, because I was at the mall. Chipotle wasn't open, so I went there. And about an hour before I was leaving, I left around 9:48ish, around 9. I fucking ended up making a poop, and as I said in my live stream, I fucking I took Pepto-Bismol Thursday night, so my poo was black. So I kept farting, and I had gas. But it was like every time I fart, I would stick a wipe in my ass, and there was just black remnants. I used about 10 or 12 wipes. Finally, I said to myself, I gotta go. You know, it's 9:48. I want to go out tonight. I was thinking about taking an Uber, but I decided not to. It was only $5-6. I said, you know what, I'm going to walk it down tonight. So I got my concoction of the Jacked, walked down. It was nice and empty. Nobody fucked with me. Great. And I got down Old City around 10:30ish. I started doing my live stream on YouTube. Nothing was really happening. This black couple said hi. They found it interesting. Only person really watching was B-Lion. So B-Lion, if you're listening to this, probably not. I don't blame you. Special shout out. And I was drunk. And then Marco... And then I went to go to this bar to take a piss, stick a wipe in my ass. I'm trying to think if anything else happened. I was just live streaming, just drunk, random and stuff. And then Marco texted me and said, yo, I'm in Center City. And he said, I'll pick you up. And you can see this on the live stream. So after I went in the bar and stuff, I walked up the Forfeit Market, past this black club. I forgot the name of it. And he picked me up in his truck. And we headed to Center City. And I was doing a live stream in the back of his car on Twitch. So I did about an hour and a half of live streaming tonight. Then after that, he parked around 16th, his favorite spot, Steve Steaks. We walked up to, from 16th, we decided to walk towards more of the neighborhood. So we went into this place called 1518. It's a pee spot. It was crowded. We pushed our way through. There was older chicks there, but not attractive older chicks. I wouldn't call them MILFs. I took a shot of water, you know, so pretty much we pushed our way through the crowd. I took a piss, I stuck another wipe in my ass, and then we fucking walked towards the neighborhood. That's where we went. Usually when I stand at the Continental, there's these chicks taking selfies. I don't want to get anywhere near them. I'm standing on the wall, away from everybody. Nobody can see me right now. Well, people can see me, but nobody from this direction. So we fucking walked towards 13th Street. He wanted to go to Brew. He wanted to go to this place called Brew. The line was mobbed. We waited outside for 20-25 minutes. I was doing live streaming out there. I was singing. He was trying to talk to girls in line. Finally, about 12-ish, we were inside Brew, and it was very crowded. So I was like dancing, getting into the mood. He was trying to get me to dance because Marco, for those of you who know, he's a dance guy. Dance game, they call it, in the PUA community. And he was dancing around trying to get me to dance. This guy gave me a fist bump. He was kind of laughing at me, but I was, just drunk, acting a fool. I got let out of gas right now. So inside the Brew, pretty much what happened was something bad happened. It's like nothing bad. On a scale of 1 to 10, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't like, oh my God, I've had way worse nights than it. It's the only thing that happened. So we kept pushing our way through the crowd. We got to the back. There was lots of white girls in there that had no asses. All right, a lot of them were just ugly. They had no ass at all. You know what I'm saying? There's lots of groups of black people out here. I feel like we get shot. So there was fucking lots of white girls that were ugly with no ass and couldn't dance. Marco was talking to all of them. He kept trying to do this thing where he wanted to stand and near them and dance. Finally, here's what happened. So we pushed our way through the crowd. There was this ugly white girl there, and what happened was I gave her plenty of space. Like, I didn't even, I wasn't anywhere near her. I tried to give her, plenty of space. She still purposely put her arm out to try to push me. I wasn't anywhere near her. She purposely put her arm out to try to push me. So I gave her a little push, and she said, don't touch me. She snapped. She said, don't touch me. I said, I'm not touching you. She said, don't you fucking touch me. And I was standing still. I said, I didn't touch you. And finally, this red-headed, cap-disabled ginger guy she was with, I'm not sure if that was her boyfriend or just her friend. He was with somebody else because it was like a mixed group. He was like, yo, man, you got a problem? I said, yeah. I said, she just pushed me. He was like, yeah, it doesn't matter. He's like, she's a girl. I said, it doesn't matter if she's a girl. She can't just sit there and push everybody because she's got a pussy. It's a thing called fucking respect. And she's like, oh, she's a girl, man. She's a girl. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Oh, she's a girl. What does that mean? So he's like, oh, she's a girl, man. I was like, okay, I'm trying to explain the situation. I purposely moved out of her way, and she's trying to push me. And he said, okay, just don't worry about it. She's a girl. So that was his excuse. Pretty much, she's a girl. So she can do whatever she wants. In her fucking white privilege world, she can just push people out of the fucking way that fucking, not even near her. I can say people bumping into her. Nobody was even bumping into her. She just purposely pushing people out of the way. And excuses, she's a girl, man. She's a girl. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. So I got pissed. She kept turning around, looking at me, giving me, dirty looks and shit. And pretty much, I just left. I left around 1:15, and I decided to walk down to Old City. It's only a 15-minute walk, and I'm more of an Old City guy. Like I said, I'm not gonna hate on Center City. I've had some great nights in Center City, and that could have happened anywhere. Like I said, the guy, here's the thing. I gotta be honest with you. I was upset with Marco, not because he should have. I'm not saying he should have gotten the guy's face and defended me like he's my boyfriend, but pretty much he should have. At least ask me afterwards if I was okay, because that's what I would have did. The times where people have, because I've been hanging out with this guy off and on for 7 or 8 years, you figure all right, if somebody gets in your face, you don't have to get in the guy's face like you want to fight him, but at least, ask your buddy, hey, oh, you okay? You cool? And sure enough, he didn't even do that. So he saw it, and I made eye contact with me. He just looked away. He didn't acknowledge me. So I left after 5 minutes. And the white girl kept turning around looking at me like she wanted to do something. She was obviously on her period. Once again, I don't blame Marco. It was totally not his fault. I don't expect him to just run up, like I said, at the guy's face and try to, fight him or anything for me. No, it wasn't that big. The guy was just doing his diligence. I'm not defending him. The guy was just fucking, he was just trying to get laid. Either he was trying to get laid from his girlfriend, or he was just being a protector of the group. That's fine. I wasn't even mad at the guy. What I was upset about was the fact that he would come over to me afterwards and say, "You okay?" He saw it. It's he stood away from me, I was lowering his value. So he texted me when I was walking. I was at 13th, so it's only about 7 or 8 blocks 7 or 8 blocks walk back to Old City. So I just walk back instead of taking a train. I have energy because I didn't go out last night. Today I did errands, but so he texted me and said, "Yo, where you at?" I said, "Back to Old City. Have a good night." So I took the high road. I could have said, "Yo, man, I'm upset with you," but I wasn't pissed. I could have said, "Yo, man, I'm upset with you." You know, you could have came over to me afterwards and said something, but instead, I didn't do that. Okay, I see this pickup guy, this RSD. He's a kind of an RSD guy. He lives here in Old City. His name's Jay. Him and his buddy looks like they pulled 2 chicks, 2 decent-looking white chicks. He's going back to. They're trying to get a cab to go back to his place. So good for him. He's looking for a taxi right now, even though it's only a 4 or 5 block walk. So hey, man, good. But the guy's got no problem getting laid though, because he's like 6'1", 6'2", good shape, black dude, well groomed, and he lives in Old City. So. There you go. I mean, that's all the value you pretty much need. So once again, I did about an hour, a total of hour and a half, as I said before, of live stream. And as far as Marco goes, I'm not going to say I don't want to hang out with the guy anymore, but if I do talk to me, I'm just going to let him know, like, hey, man, I was upset, but I'm going to say it's cool. I wasn't pissed at you, but, like, I don't want to go to places, like, because I didn't want to go there originally. I said, look, let's walk around, and let's, my idea was to go to the Continental. It's kind of an empty place. That was kind of my idea. Go to this place called the Continental. Go there, and then we could have went to Drinkers, which is a douchebag place, and we could have went to a couple other places, you know. But instead, he wanted to go there because it's a free spot. I usually don't go to that place on Saturdays. I usually go to late night Friday nights. Good spot, but listen, as I said before, the worst thing I think that ever happened to me on a Friday or Saturday night, and I told this story years ago, but nobody probably remembers. I was at this douchebag bar, Ladder 15, which I have not been to in 2 years, and I would never. It's the worst bar ever. And this pickup guy was trying to get me to talk to this girl. I saw her by herself. He's like, talk to her. Come on, approach. So I went over to approach, and it turns out she was with this white guy and this black guy who was his friend. So, of course, the white guy brings the black guy over like a pussy instead of coming up. And I tried to shake the black guy's hand. He made a face. He got, like, in my face, and he balled his fist up, and he bit on his lip. And I swear the guy was going to punch me. And I said, what's up, man? What's up? My name's Josh. What's up? Talk to me. And he was like, I don't want to shake your hand. And I tried to explain to him. I was like, well, look, I didn't know. He was like, as soon as he walked away, you try to jump on his girl. And I said, no, dude, I didn't know she was with anybody, and stuff like that. And the guy's like, look, it's all right. You're right. She's gorgeous. And then she, like, walked away. So I wasn't even depressed after that. But I've had nights way worse than this. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the worst. The guy was, like I said, he was just the redheaded douchebag guy. Wasn't like a big guy. He was like taller than me, but he was, you know, in better shape. Everyone's in better shape than me because I'm fat. But anyways, he was just doing it, like I said, his diligence as a guy. I wasn't even mad at the guy. It was just a girl. She was so mean and so ugly, and she was crying from something. It's like, you're having a bad night. Doesn't mean you gotta push people. White privilege cut. Enjoy your black cock whore. So after that, like I said, I got down to Old City. I sat down. I said, fuck this. I'm not going to any bar. Lucha Cartel kind of look not that good. I didn't see inside, but I was like, I'm not going in there. I've been going there the last couple Saturdays. National, I wanted to stay away from there. I tried to go there. This is the second week in a row. I think I did not. Wait, did I go to National last Saturday? I think I did. I don't think I did, no. And then, so, fuck. And then, like I said, I went to Stowe's. Stowe's, I took an Instagram picture. They painted the bathroom walls inside the men's bathroom pink, like Pepto-Bismol pink. It looks weird. I went there again to take a piss and stick a wipe in my ass to keep things fresh. And then I went to Big Ass Slices, which surprisingly was empty. I got me a big pepperoni. I set it in the water, and I woofed it down. You should have saw it like a pig. Like, for those of you who saw my KFC stream, you should have saw me woof down this slice of pizza. I mean, really, it was fun. It was disgusting. I mean, even for myself. And that's when I turned my recorder on. So the good news is I got to hang out with somebody tonight. Once again, Marco. I don't think he's listening, but if he is, I wasn't pissed at you. But I was a little upset. I thought you could have came over and said something, but it's fine, you know. And I got to hang out with someone tonight. I got to do some live streaming. Only spent $8.75. And hopefully, for those of you who remember last Saturday, after I got done recording, these black hooligans at the train station, they were just kids. They were like 13, 15 years old. One of them was dancing on this homeless guy. This poor homeless guy was like on the floor, sleeping. And he starts dancing on him like he's a surfboard while his friend was like taking pictures. It was so shitty. And then one of them picked up this big construction worker thing and threw it at this other homeless person that was like sleeping. Like they were just pretty much picking on homeless people, like dancing on them. It was so shitty. I was like, fuck, man. But anyways, yeah, I got a few minutes to I got a fucking few minutes to get to my train. It doesn't come till 2:20ish.
Do you know
So
where Brownies is?
yeah. You're welcome. She just walks straight up and asks me where a place is. She doesn't even say thank you. That's why I don't ask. That's why I never help women out. They're so fucking rude. They're all rude, and it's another ugly white girl with no ass. And she goes, you know where Brownies is? She comes up to me. I point. I go, it's over there. Doesn't even say thanks. Stupid bitch. Hope you don't find it. These girls are so ugly and stuck up. I'd say they're all ugly. This is why I don't approach anymore, folks. This is why you guys should go MGTOW. Well, anyways. Went to go bend over to pick up this cat. Okay, so one thing that happened tonight, when I was inside Stowe's, this guy, I could tell, I felt bad for him. He had to take a poo, right? I almost felt bad for him. So the reason why I feel bad is because he put toilet paper on the seat, right? He put toilet paper on the seat, and he's like started farting. And I think because he heard guys come down, he ran out of the bathroom, you know? So I feel bad for this guy because he wanted to make like a poop story, and he couldn't do it. And it must suck when you have to poo out here this late. So I don't know if the guy maybe he just had to fart, but I saw paper on the seat because I went in the stall after to stick the wipe in my ass. But guys, that's it. I'm done. This has been Sober Content with Drunk People. I said, last 2 Fridays I have not went out. The last 2 Fridays I have, this guy just laughed just like Seth Rogen. Last 2 Fridays I have not gone out. Next Friday, I promise myself, I'm definitely going to go out. Even though it's going to be dead because of Thanksgiving week, I'm going to take a $5 Uber if I can. So it's going to be a $5 or $6 Uber, and I'm definitely going to go out. Definitely going to go out. Even if it sucks, I don't know where I'm going to go. But as I said, as far as what happened tonight goes, look, shit happens. The worst thing going to happen, I could have got into a fight with the guy. I would never fight over a hoe ever. So, as far as that white girl goes, hope she gets raped. It's fucked up to say, but God, it's so true. But hopefully on the way home, there's no hooligans at the terminal running around, dancing around homeless people, and, you know, making me nervous. So I can just get my bus and get home. I already spent enough money today going shopping for myself and buying stuff that I need. I spent like $100 today. And I only work a part-time job. And I spent like $100 today. I'm not balling with money. The live streaming, I'm never going to make any money off that. I don't know why. I do like the idea of it. I think it's fun. If you can get people watching you and interacting, it's a fun thing to do. But it's too goddamn cold out to be doing this live streaming thing. I don't mind doing it indoors, like at a coffee shop or at work or at home. But as far as out here, temperature is going to get worse and worse, especially, obviously, you know, February and such. But anyways, I'm going to keep yapping here because, fuck, I'm down here. I might as well. Fuck it. So anyway, like I said, I mean, it had nothing to do with Center City. It had nothing to do with Marco. It had nothing to do with the RSD thing. It's just a matter of, that's why, as I said before, you know, I don't want to get involved with this shit. I saw like this one PUA Indian guy. There was 2 of them there. One of them got fat like me, but he's even fatter than me. I felt bad for him. I feel bad for anybody who gets fat because I can see it in my own face. And then, let me turn my other phone off here. I'm not doing any more live streaming tonight. I am done. I got 17% battery. Good news is I used most of my battery tonight on my other phone. And as far as, you know, that goes. And yeah, and the other Indian guy was skinny. And he was like, how you been? I told him I'm incel now. I kept saying incel. For those who know what an incel is, I was saying that at Brew. If you watched the live stream on Twitch, I was like, I'm incel now. I'm incel. And I was telling girls I was incel. So as I said, girls are not worth any attention whatsoever. not even for a group. Just like that girl that came up to you and said, you know what brownies is? Didn't even say thank you. Just white girl entitlement. I'm starting to see what people mean now. I don't agree with the whole privilege thing, but it's just entitlement. They don't even say thank you. They push people out the way. Like, no respect whatsoever. Just fucking nasty. And all of them mostly have flat asses. Very ugly as well. I can see why they're mostly with the black gentlemen now. But anyways, I'm done now. I'm done yapping. There's no point talking anymore with this segment. I was yapping on my live stream for 46 minutes straight. 46 minutes straight talking to myself. And I was talking to somebody for a little while. And then somebody else was watching and they left. And then somebody else left. I had 3 people watching me. Probably 2 of the same people. You can see those streams on the YouTube channel and the Twitch channel. I'm still drunk. The pizza hit the spot. And as far as my butthole goes, it's still leaking. It's still leaking Pepto-Bismol black residue Doodie. I don't know why. But anyways, when I wrap this up now, if anything else happens I can remember or something happens, I'll add it to this clip. But as of right now, it's 2:23 and I'm still waiting for my train. It should be here any minute. And hopefully there's no hooligans, as I said at the train station, cause and drama. I don't want to spend another $6-7 tonight to get home. It's only 3 blocks. I'm damn sure not going to walk. And I really don't want to take an Uber unless I have to. So let's hope that doesn't happen. But sober commentary with drunk people. And the winter edition, the Thanksgiving week, that's next week. Anyways, that's it. I might as well talk for a few more seconds and make it 20 minutes even. We're out of here. Alright, it's Sunday night. Time to wrap it up. I didn't do any live streaming today. I wanted to do some live streaming of me taking a nap, but I didn't. Not that that's interesting. I've already done that enough. But last night I recorded a video for my MGTOW channel talking about what happened on the sober commentary with the ugly white girl, who I hope gets raped, who was a cunt to me. And I put that up, and it's funny reading the comments. Some guys were like, yep, that's why I don't go out. Typical bitch, you know, blah, blah, blah. So it's great to have an audience for what you go through. That's pretty cool. More than so, this channel, I checked out the, once again, the interview that I did with Chris Soriano has 50-something views. And I know he has clicked on it many times, but he texted me today to say something I'm not going to say. And I was like, what? Like, dude, like, why is this getting so many views? Like, it's not a lot, but for, you know, for an episode of JoshCast, it is. And I'm like, did you share this on Facebook? Or, like, I think, because I did say some stuff about some of the city comics, so I think it got out somehow. I don't know, but if it did, oh well, because the comics name that I dropped, I think it was about 3 or 4 of them, have been shitty to me for no reason at all, based on, you know, just clickiness and the fact that they don't like me. So I'm like, dude, like, what's going on? He said, oh, you're just being paranoid, stop it or something. But it's true. It's like, what the fuck? Anyways, once again, this is going to be, I believe, episode 340, what's it? Yeah, 343, and episode 344 should be with Jabol. Wednesday, it's the night before Thanksgiving. It's usually not that packed, so I should be able to use the room for about an hour or so to interview him. So once again, looks like some people do want to be on the JoshCast after. I never thought I'd see the day. This is the first comedy podcast, guys. Go back to the earlier episodes. I don't have the first couple ones due to the archive episode I had went down, but go back and listen. Go back and listen to the early episodes back when nobody else was interviewing people. Nobody else even decided to do that. I was. Shitty audio quality. But anyways, I've yapped enough for 2 minutes. Next episode is going to be an old but classic prank phone call. It's going to be, what is this? Stupid guy. I think I call 7-Eleven. Another 7-Eleven. I have so many these dumb 7-Eleven pranks. And once again, the Jabor interview is not 100%, but it should happen. And then we will go from there. Once again, no prank calls for you episode this week. No Atheist Hotline show this week, but I plan to do that next week. I have an idea for prank calls for you that might go well. And I also am going to force myself to do, because like I said, this day job is sucking the life out of me. Nonetheless, I've yapped for 3 minutes. Please, let's wrap this show up with some topical and on news. I didn't know Thanksgiving was next week. I thought it was the week after. It says, man who yelled Heil Hitler during play speaks out. Oh, let's hear about this. Hail Trump at Fiddler on the Roof. I'm so embarrassed. What? Now he's backtracking. He's apologized for his behavior. He's 58 years old. He's moved from the... I'm so embarrassed and ashamed and disgusted. I said, why? There's no way that was an accident. I was trying to compare Trump to Adolf Hitler because he plays... Oh, now he's backtracking. You douchebag. I thought you were cool, man. Here's another liberal story for you. Policeman pulls black mom over, calls back when she opens her bag. Well, yeah, she looks dangerous to me. Black mom, angry, beating her kids, pulls out a gun. Tim Allen, nothing annoys people more than a funny conservative. I like Tim Allen now. I think Tim Allen's awesome. I'm glad that they brought back his show. They had no right to cancel it. If shows are based on ratings, despite what his side is on, this guy had great ratings for his show and they turned it off. Fuck you, you liberal media cunts. So I like Tim Allen more than ever. I'm going to go back and beat off now to Home Improvement. It says, Georgia couple finds $25,000 cash and returns it to the owner. It says, what would you do if you found $25,000? I think it's a black couple. What? That's crazy. Most black people are like, shit, I would have kept that money, motherfucker. You think I ought to give it back to some old cracker, motherfucker? The Scrubs cast reunites after 9 years. I used to watch Scrubs when I was a teenager, and then as I got older, I hated that show. It was weird how I liked it. I liked the weird quirkiness of it, then I got older, I realized this show sucks, but that happens. It's just about taste, folks. It's all subjective. Now, who likes this podcast? Nobody. What else is going on in the old topical news? Bill Maher slammed for comments on Stan Lee. What did he say? Stan Lee was an idiot. Okay, that's a terrible Bill Maher impression. Artie Lang does it pretty good. Condoleezza Rice wants to enroll for coach role. She's ugly. I'm sorry. Stan Lee slams Bill Maher for saying comic books played a part in the dumbing down of America. You had no problem taking that check for Iron Man 3. Yeah, hey asshole. Howard Stern likes comic books. There's a lot of people out there that grew up on comic books. I did. I mean, I liked comic books. I used to eat it. I used to watch comic books with a bag of Doritos and a hot sausage. I was fat then. I was a skinny kid, but and this guy, it says the guy who created Spider-Man the Hulk has died. America is mourning. Bill Maher wrote, deep mourning for a man who spent millions to, I don't know, watch a movie, I guess. Someone on Reddit posted, I'm so incredibly grateful I lived in a world that included Stan Lee personally. Yeah, this guy's a douchebag. Oh yeah, you're such a genius. What have you done besides just be a fucking cunt in your politics? I don't like that guy. It says Mel B details suicide attempt. Man, so what's going on with her? She's got some deep shit. Suicide. Oh, this is back in 2014. Brutally honest, this is just to buy more books. Why would she kill herself with those beautiful brown tits that Eddie Murphy used to suck on? You'll watch her on the Eric Andre show, guys. She's pretty hot. People can't stop staring at Michelle Obama's hand. Why does she have man hands? Remember that episode of Seinfeld? She has man hands. Let's see. She's got a big ring on it. It's known to be the first. Oh, she's got a giant ring, yeah. She's got a giant rock. Because she's married to Barack. When you're married to Barack, you get a giant rock and a giant cock. The name of this episode, by the way, is going to be Black Doodie, I decided. I'm listening to the live stream. I listened to my live stream clips today. Redskins quarterback suffers a brutal leg injury on an infamous date. Is this the same date that that guy got paralyzed? What's his name? Not Joe Montana, the other guy? Yeah. Alex Smith suffers a leg injury 33 years after Joe Theismann. Remember that black nigger? That black guy ruined Joe Theismann's career? Buried his head in his jersey. Awkwardly by Kareem Jackson. That sounds like a black guy. Yeah, these black guys love taking out the white man. They love it. I gave it to that black guy, went home and beat off. It says, Miley Cyrus' jaw drops with a see-through bottom. I'd like to give her some wrecking balls. Anybody out there laughing? No? Okay. Let's get to the weird news and odd news. Enough. This whole podcast is me yapping. Hopefully I do have a guest next week. Someone to bounce off of. Someone to talk to. Doesn't matter. Giant wooden troll removed in Colorado could get a new home. So let's see, what's this about? Oh, this is giant. Looks like a giant, surfer monkey dude. 15 foot, known as Isaac Heartstone. Okay. Gotta see it for yourself. Homeless Aussie who helped throughout an attack charged with theft. So this guy helped somebody and now they're gonna charge him. That's why it's good not to be a hero. Rare snake with 2 heads found in Virginia has died, everybody. That's sad news here in the show. The snake, he got its head stuck up his own ass. Anybody? It's not a good joke. Nothing clever. Stranded camel entertains motorists along the snow. It's always about animals. Lion kitten fed. Yeah. Anything about anything else? Please capture a runaway pig. It's all about animals. I don't care. Sheriff buys $24,000 extra rolls of toilet paper. Now this is what I want to hear. This is a poop story. Alabama County have mistakenly ordered 24,000 extra rolls of toilet paper. $9,000 for 450 cases of trash bags. And that's their entire budget for the next year. Now that's what I want to hear. Not a great story, but at least not about animals. And it says, Pancake Stop snags inmate who fled jail with help from mom. What's this about? An inmate in Georgia jail with the help of his mom and then went out for pancakes. Wait, an inmate fled to Georgia jail. Oh, so his mom helped him, then they went out to eat. That's what you do. He hadn't had pancakes in a while. 27-year-old Joshua and his 54-year-old mom, they were arrested Tuesday at an IHOP restaurant. That was pretty dumb. Why don't you just get your mom to make you pancakes at home and say, hey, cunt, you haven't cooked me a meal in a long time. I've been out of jail for a while. Why don't you make me some fucking pancakes? Oh, yeah, oh. Alright, that's it, guys. That's it for the show. Once again, next episode, look out for it. It's not guaranteed, but it should happen, and all that jazz. Keep checking the Josh JK, which is this channel. No one listens to this on iTunes. Josh JK, one word, on YouTube. Also, my Twitch channel, Josh_Jack JK. I put videos on there as well. Just live streams like my regular channel. And gonna keep pumping out new content, whether people like it or not. That's it. You just listen to... And we're out of here.
Congratulations. You just sat through the most awful podcast you can sit through. JoshCast.